G'day, Steve Morgan here. Australian Bass Tournament's just finished the TT round of the 13Fishing Bass Pro Series at Lake St Clair, and I am here with not only the champion of this event, but the overall non-boater Angler of the Year. Congratulations, Adam Mears.
Thanks, Steve.
Many times we've seen the person that wins Angler of the Year win the last event of the season. It's like if you're on a roll, you're on a roll. Tell us about your two results, the Hunter Valley, the Hunter River, and here. It's been a good trip for you.
Yeah, look, absolutely. I think I finished, we got second on the Hunter and then came through for a win here. So I knew that I really wanted Angler of the Year, and I knew I had to have two top threes minimum to take that, and I put everything into making that happen.
Tell us about your 2 days on Lake St Clair. You didn't win throwing little plastics around like everyone does. You did it the real man's way on jerkbaits.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, you got to jerk it to win. So, yeah, we were using the Miller Rods Twitch Freak Light on a Shimano Vanford 2500, 8-pound Power Pro there, and that 75mm double clutch. We're just throwing it up tight into that dirty water that's been around the edge of the dam, not in that clear stuff. And yeah, we're getting plenty of bites each day.
Tell us about the bait fish that you're trying to replicate with that jerkbait. They reckon there's gudgeons and smelt in here.
Yeah, so I've been primarily trying to replicate that the gudgeon. We've noticed that in Glenbourne and St Clair here, probably in the last 6 months, the predominant bait source is that gudgeon, which is why that also in that Kitech plastic, that Catalina wine mixer seems to get the bites as well. It has that sort of see-through look with the striped bars on it, and yeah, the fish seem to take hit on that.
Tell us about the two boaters you fished with and your 2 days on the water. You got to fish jerkbait both days, which is sort of unusual. Like a lot of boaters tend to mix it up a little bit between the 2 days.
Yeah, so we went up the river first day with Greg Burke. We sort of went up there and he had a bit of a plan that he was going to throw plastics. He had a couple of short bites early, and I think in the first cast I got a hook up on a jerkbait and dropped it, then caught a fish, then caught a yeller, and he went, might be something to this jerkbait. So yeah, we worked on that in the shallows, and we pretty much got him to bite up until midday on the jerkbait in the shallows. So going into day 2, I spoke to Fordy. He said, "Hey mate, what are you doing tomorrow?" He said, "Jerkbaits in the shallows," and I smiled from ear to ear. I said, "Let's get into it." So yeah, we went out. It was a lot tougher today. We were fishing down in the basin here and a little bit up the Carrabrook arm. Much tougher, but yeah, got a couple of bites and needed to take it out.
You definitely did come back strong on that second day, and just take us through the retrieve of fishing the jerkbait into the edge. If someone wanted to come here and try it at Glenbourne and St Clair, what's the technique?
Yeah, so I think parking parallel to the shoreline on about that 45-degree angle, especially if you're fishing in pairs or you got a friend with you, gives both sort of people ample opportunity to get those casts in, and both my anglers, or both my boaters, were fantastic at doing that for me. And it's putting it up as close to the edge as you can without getting it stuck in the weed, and just giving 2 sharp rips. I've just been explaining to Dad, who's learning the art of jerkbaiting as well, is you're not pulling the lure forward. So if you can feel that lure dragging forward and wobbling like a hard body, you're ripping it too hard. So just that sharp pop in the line, you can almost hear the line zing off the water. If you're getting those 2 zings, leaving it for a pause, we were going on about a 4-second pause, and they'd eat it on the pause.
And when a bass eats a jerkbait, it's not a tap, is it? It's a take.
Yeah, no, it's just a whack. It's not a, oh, did I get a tap? It's, I knew 100% I hooked fish. So yeah, didn't drop too many on the jerkbait this weekend, and they were really short tapping those plastics. So to make those bites stick, this fella did the job.
Tell us about your progression through ABT. You've won Angler of the Year for non-boater now, and your plans are to move up into the boater division maybe next year.
Yeah, I'm planning on. I've got a bit more to learn yet, so I'm hoping to do a guided charter with Matty Langford and with Graham Ford, just to hone some skills that I don't necessarily have yet. But the idea is we've bought a bass boat now. We've got a little 17-foot Triton. We're really happy with that, but now we're going to get used to the electronics. So with any luck, we'll put in plenty of work over the summer, and we'll be ready to roll next year. If not, I'll do another season of Nonian with Dad. We're really enjoying it. Every angler that we hop on board with has been really fantastic to us, and we appreciate it.
That's great. Just remember, if you want to try the ABT events as a non-boater, what would your advice be?
Just do it. I put it off for too long. I think we had this chat last year. I got 13 AOY this year, won it this year, and I doubted myself for so long. But get out here, guys. Have some fun. It's an amazing tournament series. You'll love it.
There you go. Words from the AOY non-boater champion and the champion of this event. Adam Mears smashed him in the TT round of the 13 Fishing Bass Pro Series here at Lake St Clair.